Hey everyone, it's Retrolooker, and I'm finally ready to unveil my latest project. I've been working on this for a good while, and it feels so good to do something new. So, without further ado, I am pleased to introduce to you the God of War Ragnarok PlayStation 5. Now, like I said, I've been working on this for a while. This was commissioned to me by a guy who really wanted it. It's not the first time I've been commissioned for a God of War PlayStation, but the first one fell through. This one has been commissioned. I had a couple of ideas in mind, but this was the one that kind of, after playing the game, this one really resonated with me. I had an idea for wood or stone. I went for wood. I felt it fit my style, I felt it fit my aesthetic. I wanted to go with the two wolves design as well, which is new to Ragnarok. I also wanted to go with the runes around the outside and the classic God of War logo. On the back, you'll have to excuse me because my Last of Us front piece is still on. I am going to be making a God of War center panel as well. It will be very similar, but instead of the Last of Us, I will have some runes down the front here as well. So at the back, we have, again, and me and the guy who worked on this, the guy who commissioned the design from me, we worked on it together. Not in person, but like we worked on the design together. So I threw together something that I thought he would like, and he kind of said like, can we get some of these runes in maybe? He showed me a couple of designs that he liked. He had a couple of ideas like the gold leaf handprint. He liked a lot of the Loki stuff as well. So I was like, how about this? We worked together, we came up with a design that we both really liked, that I could execute properly and that he would be happy to wear on his PlayStation. And like I said, I wanted to go for wood. There's a lot of chests and stuff. It's all about runes and Nordic mythology and stuff like that. So I wanted to keep it within theme. We've got the God of War snake logo here with the runes on the outside, same as what's on the front but slightly different. I believe these runes are something to do with Loki or the final puzzle. I've not completed the game yet, so it's still new to me. But I worked really hard on this and I'm really impressed with it. And when I make things, I get worried about them. They look horrible until they look awesome. And I was so worried about this one. I was so worried that what I had in my head was not going to translate to the PlayStation. So I was really worried about that. And I did the same with the Last of Us PlayStation. I've got to believe, I've got to have faith that it's going to come together in the end and that my vision will be realized in the final product. And it absolutely is in this one. I love it. So, I hope you love it too. I appreciate people who've stuck with me and been patient with me and all those other things, because my life has been going through a lot of changes over the past year or so, and for the first time in a long time, I'm able to work on something new, something that I'm passionate about, something that I want to bring forward into, part of my new journey. So this design is hopefully the first of many. So I have loads of ideas, so many ideas. So if anyone wants to commission something from me, it's hard because I can't make the designs then try and sell them. I can, but financially it's not great. So if anyone wants to commission something from me, if you have a game, a favorite game, I'm working on a couple of others, you can kind of see one here. So if you have a game that you love, The Last of Us is obviously a big one. I want to work on a new Last of Us design, but I want to do new stuff. God of War has been a good one. I've enjoyed this. I would love to do Assassin's Creed, Valhalla, or any Black Flag, even Origins, Odyssey. I've got ideas for all of these things. I've got ideas for Crash Bandicoot, really good one for Crash Bandicoot. I've got a great Uncharted idea as well. Lots of people have been asking me for Red Dead Redemption 2. All the ideas are in my head. I just need somebody to want it enough and trust me enough to want to have something like this on your PlayStation. Now, a lot of the questions I've got over the years as well is, I say a question, it's more of a statement people make at me, is that your PlayStation is going to overheat, bro, and wait till that catches on fire. I've had The Last of Us, I got my PlayStation, this PlayStation, on launch day, so over 2 years ago now, and within 2 months I ruined the entire thing by doing The Last of Us thing to it. I did all this. And in the 2 years and hours of gaming, I've never once had an overheating issue. I've never once caught fire or been told the PlayStation is running too hot and needs to shut down. It runs fine, it runs perfectly. These are lightweight materials. It's all good. Do not worry. I have tried and tested these on myself first for a long time before selling them to the general public. And since then I've made countless Last of Us PlayStations, and I've never once had a complaint where somebody has messaged me back saying I've ruined their life, their PlayStation has overheated and died. So, it's all good, it's all safe, it's all aesthetic, it doesn't affect anything, it just looks cool. And a lot of people says it doesn't, a lot of people says it looks shit, and I've ruined it. And that's fine, it's not their cup of tea. But if this isn't your vibe, you might have something that is your vibe. I want to do Cyberpunk, I want to do Horizon, Zero Dawn, not the racing game. Like, we can do anything. Give me a challenge, I want to make anything. Drop some comments, let me know what game you want to see brought to life in a PlayStation. Dying Light is another one I want to do. Awesome, I'd love to do Dying Light. Drop some comments, let me know what you want to see. If you want to commission, you have some ideas you just want to talk about, bounce off me if things are possible, just drop me a message. I'm always open to chat and talk ideas. Commission something. I think they're reasonably priced for the amount of work that I put in them, and they're all signed and numbered on the inside, so you really get a piece of history there from me. And one day, it might be worth something more than you paid for it. And if you have the first one, then even more special. So that's me. That is the God of War Ragnarok PS5 that I have created. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it. And I was going to say endure and survive, but that's The Last of Us. What does Kratos say? I don't know. I've not played God of War in a long time, but insert Kratos quote here. I will catch you later. Enjoy.